So bidding wars are back, right? I mean, we saw a time where maybe the demand dropped off a little bit, but I'm definitely seeing if it's a hot market, hot property, bidding wars are absolutely back. The question becomes is how do I win one? How do I win a bidding war if there's 10 other people? Well, if you want the house really bad, you're going to have to make some concessions, right? As a home buyer. And again, what I'm about to tell you are just possible ways to win it, not necessarily recommended for everyone by any means. But one is you can waive your appraisal contingency, which the downside of that is if your property doesn't appraise to the sales price or whatever the value is, you would, as the buyer, would be responsible for the gap in the appraisal, right? The difference. Another common way that I'm seeing people win bidding wars to put more money down, right? If you have the means and you can increase your down payment. Or another simple way is increase your escrow money deposit, right? That's money that's going to be used towards your contract. So it's not necessarily a down payment. It's not necessarily money that you're spending. You're just placing it in escrow. But if I'm a listing agent or if I'm a home seller and I see one contract come in, as an example, with a $5,000 escrow money deposit, and the contract right next to it comes in with a $10,000 escrow money deposit, I'm going to look at that. Again, this is all subject to opinion, but as a home seller, I'm going to think that the folks that are shelling out $10,000 for me to take my property off the market are just a little bit more serious. Home inspections, also another one you can waive if you're comfortable, right? It's not the same answer for everyone, not the same answer for every property that's out there on the market, but I'm seeing people waive home inspections. And the biggest thing from my end that I'm seeing that's winning these contracts is the loan officer, guys. Make sure you're using a loan officer that's experienced. Make sure you're using a loan officer that is local to the market where every realtor in town knows them. You want to make sure that the realtor that's accepting these offers is actually comfortable signing off on that loan officer, because we're not just selling you as the buyer, we're also selling the loan officer. One thing that I've been doing on a personal level is pretty much every contract that comes across my desk, every offer, I should say, not contract, I pick up the phone and call. I call the listing agent and I tell them how great you are as a buyer, if you are great, right? All my buyers are great. With your permission, of course, we call them and tell them that, hey, we're going to close you on time. It's going to be a smooth and flawless closing. And this is what you can expect from us as the lending group or as me as the loan officer. And this is what you can expect from our buyer. So these are all ways of winning bidding wars. If you're not in a bidding war, to be honest, you don't need to watch this video or follow any of the advice. But if you do get in one, call me. I'll guide you through. I want you to get the house of your dreams. I truly, truly do.